signals. Friends, before going into the video, if you like this content, try to subscribe this channel. And in the description link, we gave the Telegram channel link. Here you can observe the every market update we are giving here, and we are giving the free signals also. Many people are making the profits from free signals. If you can see that we are giving the largest alerts when the BTC is inflow, outflow from the exchanges, and if you observe that any economic data is coming, we are giving clearly here the updates. So one who follows the videos every day they need the updates means you have to follow the Telegram channel link and Twitter link. So let's jump into the today analysis of the Bitcoin first. So let's see the Bitcoin analysis in weekly. In weekly time frame, we can observe that BTC is falling down in the longer time frame. But if you observe that there are some important trend lines I have been drawn here, you can observe here there is a falling which has happening here. In this falling which, if you observe that properly, I am expecting that the market can come till 24,600 level is one important thing, and next important is 24,390. But according to the EMAs, if you observe that the support is very different. According to EMA, you can see here the supports are the vast difference you can observe with the supports. So in the if you observe that in the weekly time frame, you have the resistance at the 26,500. In the daily, if you observe that we have the support at 23,692. So I am thinking that it is a greatest support as of now in the market. In the weekly time frame, and if you observe that RSI and MACD, you can understand that market as of now it is reached to the pace of the bottom, and it is under the 30, sorry, under 50 in the RSI, if you observe that. And the Scotch is also went to very degraded level, but the MACD is indicating that bearish. But in the longer time frames, the MACD is very important support, which is important indicator. It will tell you what the market is going to expect. So as of now, today night, we are getting a very important update. That is a very important update for the market moving of the range. And if you see the daily chart, I will show you there are the proper resistant areas. I will explain you why those resistant areas are very important. And if you observe with the price analysis, so price action, if you can see this is also a very important area like 26,100. You can see here 26,100 level is very important resistant area as of now. We can see here properly. That's why already I drawn a trend line here. So as a price action, if you observe that properly, here we are facing the same thing. And if you observe that this area in 12-hour time frame, I will show you properly. There are a lot of restrictions are there, and those are giving the chance to resistant places. So if you observe here properly, you can see this is the greatest resistance. And if you observe the same thing here, here also you can observe the important resistant area 26,000, 2,900, 27,000 approximately. And if you observe here 27,500, 28,500, very important resistant areas. And if you take where is the support, for the support, I am expecting that as of now, the support is 25,300 to 200, and but I am expecting 23,500 is the biggest support. If we lose that area, we can expect that the market can fall down till $19,000 again. And lot of important things I need to show you. If you see in 12-hour time frame or 1 hour time frame, proper bullish pattern you can see in the divergence one. You can see here the bullish divergence is taking place, but the macro analysis of very important. Today, the macroeconomic data will decide the market direction if it will have to go upside or downside. But I am telling you how the market will go move into the different ways according to now. As of now, this is a very important thing. If you see here, market is falling down. Now it is a bearish scenario. But in this case, one important normal update of you are getting any bullish, then the market will smash all these resistant areas. So be careful, be the limit, use the limit orders. If you want to do the longs, better to make the longs around 26,500 area. It can crash all this resistance. If it is a bearish, then take a limit order at the around 25,500 area. You will see the smash can come to $23,600 area. Then the next important thing is I need to show you here on 4 hour time frame. In 4 hour time frame, you can observe the these support now it taken as a big resistance. So these resistance as of now it is acting as a resistance. So the why I am showing this much of the trend lines here, these are the very important because all indicators are secondary. Price action is very important thing. In the price action, we can observe here properly $26,500 area to 26,800 is a very important resistance. In that the very most important resistance is 27,000 to 26,500. But if you observe here, we not properly fill the CME gap. So if you observe here, it's clearly not properly filled the CME gap. Still we are waiting. Any simple bullish news will come. Or night we have the data. So in this economic data, there is no change. Okay, no change in the interest rates. Then we can expect that market will move the sideways. But after that, in the night, if we get any data like this conference, they are explaining that they in future they are not going to increase the interest rates. Then we will expect that market will crash all these resistance. In that speech, Fed speech, if they are telling that we are going to expect more price interest rate rises. So in that time, what we can expect, the market will crash. So these are the points, very important points. Anyhow, I will update in the Telegram and in Twitter. But be careful. If you heard about that points, then go for longs or go for short, or else you can have a lot of different ideas. Why? Because you can see here, we can draw one more trend line here. So if you can take one limit order above this area, so this is the $26,200. You can expect the first profit at 26,400 area. Then you can directly click the next profit around $27,000. You can make a very good trade. And if you are losing, so take one more. So as of now, this is the good area. If you are losing 25,500, you can go for bearish. So you can make the limit orders early, and you can make the profits because the market will move volatile when these macro statements, according to the macro statement, market will react. And if you see the ETH, so the next important coin is ETH. In the ETH also, all these blue lines are indicating that they are the greatest resistance. So if the market have a chances to cross the 1800 level, if it managed to cross, because we have a very important CME gap also in the market around 1838. So we can expect 1840 will touch very easy. If any bullish statement in night, if we get any bullish statement, we can expect it. But if you see the indicators, as of now, the RSI it's came to its dead level. So any negative news will come, definitely it will go touch. Then the next support is around 1681, 1685, and another important support we can expect here 1615. So these are the two biggest supports we are waiting here. So we can take let's draw these supports. These are the two supports. If we lose the same way the two supports, then the next important support is 1370 or 1350. That is the important one in the daily time frame. If you come in the shorter time frame, in the shorter time frame also, if you see here, a lot of resistance are having. If you see this white trend line, you have the greatest resistance. If you observe the red trend line, it is also showing the greatest resistance. If you see all the horizontal resistance and vertical resistance here properly, so the vertical resistance are shown with this white and red trend lines, and the horizontal resistance are shown with the blue trend lines, and the supports are has also drawn in the green trend line. So these are the very simple thing. And let's remove the drawings and see with moving averages. If you see that moving averages in daily time frame, we are having the moving average of the support 1630. So very important moving average support. So the moving average supports are very needed in this time frame while you are trade. So this, as of now, this is the BTC and ETH analysis. If you see the USDT dominance, very important thing. Why? Because the USDT dominance is the inverse relation with this crypto trade. And already in the past videos, I indicated that this is the very important stuff. On the day, the last, if you saw our trading ideas, you in the profile you can see all our trading ideas. Every day I am posting this trading view link in our Telegram channel. Here also you can find in our channel. So you will find that I clearly told that here the double bottom pattern has been happened. That's why the market reached to its upper level, and it tried to broken the resistance, but the resistance has been not properly broken. And if you see the RSI, now it also reached the maximum level. So we can expect that RSI can tilt to 50 area and it can move again upwards. But today the macroeconomic data is very important. Then after the USDT, and now we are seeing that it is taking the trend line as a support, but it have the horizontal resistance. That's why we are expecting here sideways. And if you see the dominance, now it is a important thing. Why? Because if you observe that the dominance, BTC dominance, if you in weekly, if you observe that proper bullish sharp pattern has been happening here, and till today it has been moved into the sideways. And if you observe in the shorter time frame, it has been taken a proper bullish flag pattern. If you observe here, proper bullish flag pattern. If you observe this trend line indicating I am taking this measurement of like this. So this trend line can give you 55.52 area to fill the BTC dominance. If the dominance touch that level, we will expect the massive decrease in the altcoins. If my altcoins will bleed, so that can happen if it successfully broke the area of 50 dominance. Expect as the 50 area, 50 percentage level. Then the next important thing is SP 500 index. So very important SP 500 index. If you see here properly, yeah, these trend lines are indicating that SP 500 index is reaching into the maximum level. And if you see daily or weekly, RSI is reaching to the very much maximum level. So I am expecting that it have chances of the two more important. It can touch or it can retest the two important resistance. Already it retested this resistance and it moved up. It broken that resistance. The next resistant area we can see here, the next resistant area is around 4,632. The another resistant area you can see here, this is the 48,000, 4,816. But I am expecting that it can have a chances to test 4,632 area. Later we will see the bleeding. But the very important thing is this data. Data will indicating everything. Today, very important data. Within 2 hours, we are getting the data. Don't miss the videos. And after SP 500 index, very important thing is DXY, dollar index. If you observe the dollar index is dying, but now SP 500 index and DXY are not related to the crypto because crypto have its own problems with the SEC. So if you observe the dollar index, it is dying. It basically, if you see in the longer time frame, it is not dying. The dollar index is taking one more retest area around 100. If it touch the 100, I am saying that we will see the massive bullish for the dollar index. If you see the massive bullish at the range area, we will bleed. All markets will started bleeding. If the economy will die like because that recession news, because many in the market the recession news is turning around everywhere, so that will indicate from this market. And the next important thing, if it broken this support area, we will see the massive good economic situation can happen if the dollar index will go like that. Then the next important thing is ETH and BTC. ETH and BTC, if you observe that properly, ETH is dying. The Bitcoin dominance is going up, ETH is dying, which indicates the alt market is in the greatest selling pressure. If you see the total market three, where the BTC and alt ETH are excluding this market. If you observe here, it also very important support. The importance of it lost its important support. So the next support is around 246 area. So if you remove the BTC, excluding BTC, if you see the altcoins along with ETH, it is staying above the support area. And if you see the total market cap, the same thing you can observe here. It also lost its trend line support, but there is one more support here. It is waiting. So if you today the in the news will decide the direction of the market. And if you see the longs in the market, in the longs, little bit longs are growing from past few days. Longs are growing, and if you observe the shorts, shorts are not growing that much, and at the same time, shorts are not dying too much. But if you observe that these middle area from 10 days, you can expect that longs or shorts are fighting to each other. So there is no proper direction. But as of now, the market is bearish only. But this is the important indicators. When you are trading with an altcoin, you have to see all these charts. There are nearly 6 to 8 charts. Every day you need to see at least 5 minutes. Each 1 minute is enough for seeing one chart. If you draw properly your trend lines. And if you see the cryptocoin.com, very important website where you will find the overview of the BTC in shorter time frame. In the shorter time frame, the BTC SOPR, the who are the shorter traders who are buyed recently like 3 to 4 months, they are now moving in the losses. When the losses are coming, no one are like to sell their bitcoins or ETH, which indicates that market don't have that much selling pressure according to this thing. But any negative news, that is very different because it is technically we are saying, but fundamentally the market news will be lot of much difference from the technical thing. If you see the Coinbase premium or fund premium, you will observe that everywhere you will find the very selling ratio. And if you see the shorts are moving too much than the longs, if the ratio of the shorts is more than the longs, and if the funding rates are good, but there are no that much long positions because these long positions are very less, we will expect that market will die very soon. And I need to show you one more important website, but this is a premium website you can't find with freely, and it is a trading light. In trading light, if you see the book orders of the ETH, you will find that very important resistant areas are 1750. Very important resistance are going on. And if you observe the where the wall is built and around the support wall and the resistant wall, you can find here. So you will see the resistant wall in 1800 area, and you can see very big resistant wall. You will find at 1820, and if you have one more 1850. But according to me, if any bullish news can happen, it will touch directly 1840 very easily. It will broke all this liquidity. And if you see the chances of the support, you can see the greatest wall he is waiting here, 1680, and around one more important resistance wall is, sorry, support wall is 1630, and one more support wall is 1600. And if you see for the BTC, the BTC see the properly book orders 26,000 and 26,100, around 26,000 to 26,200. The very biggest resistance are here placing here in the support area also 25,850, which shows that the market is too much sideways. So better to don't trade in the too much sideways. When the market is already, I show you a lot of important areas where you need to make a limited orders where you can do the longs or shorts. And if you see here, we will see the greatest wall 26,800. Very good wall is built here, and there is a chance of grab the liquidity around 26,600. And if you see here the properly, there is no much resistance if you see in according to the market where the bits and ratios, but in the technically we do, but data is indicating very different. So this is very important thing we need to find out in the market. That's why the fundamental data and technical data is very important. And next, if you observe very good support, you will find around 25,300, because lot of orders are waiting here. But it is a very easy way to grab the liquidity. And if you find around 40, 20, 40, 24,900 area, one more great wall is waiting. And the last, the very important wall is around 23,800, the biggest wall. You can find that lot of BTC is waiting here. If you see that there are no more BTC, very less BTC, because it is a very easy to grab this liquidity, or upside and downside. If you observe, very easy to grab the liquidity. So the big wall is around 23,700 area. So already I told you that was the greatest support area in the market. So this is the thing today. So we have came with a different analysis. Little this video may be a little bit big, but covered everything about the market analysis. So if you have this much data, it is very easy to trade with altcoins or Bitcoin, ETH, anywhere. You can trade very easily. So this data is very important thing. And night data, where I will update in Telegram and Twitter. So best to follow all our videos properly every day. And we are trying our efforts to give the best content and best market updates. So stay tuned with Crypto Watchers. Have a nice day. Signing.